What's up? Welcome back to TILAGO'S Tidbits. Hey, I'm Tiffany, aka Tilago, and I'm the one leading you guys on this journey to a life with a more positive and motivated mindset. And today I actually want some feedback from you before we get this video started. Let me know down in the comments below, or just by clicking a thumbs up or thumbs down, to let me know if I am helping you to achieve and create that more positive and motivated mindset. That's my goal here on this channel, for you to live a more fulfilling life. I think you need a more positive and motivated mindset. So let me know if I'm actually succeeding in helping you to get that mindset for yourself just by typing down in the comments below right now. Just pause the video and type right down there right now. Let me know. Give me some feedback. I want to know. I want to know if I'm succeeding. All right. So getting into what we're talking about today, though, I believe that there are two key things that every single person needs in order to create true and real and lasting change in their life. And every single one of us needs the same two things. And I've got those two things for you. If you want to know what they are, then keep on watching. Okay, I know you're ready. I kept you waiting for a few seconds too long, right? The two key things that I believe every single one of us needs in order to create real and lasting change in our lives are action and faith. Action and faith together can change your life, okay? And they cannot be independent in order to create real and lasting change. They've got to be together. They got to be intertwined. You need action and faith in order to create change and to make a different life for you, however you want to do that, right? So let's think about that if our lives had one of them, just one working in our life. So if we just had faith, right? If we just believed that our lives can change, but we didn't do anything to work out that faith, right? Then our lives are not going to change. So there will be no change. There will be no lasting or real change in our life, because we're just sitting and believing. We're sitting idle and thinking like it's just going to happen without having to do anything, right? So that's not going to work. And then on the other hand, if we just had action, if we're just out here doing a whole bunch of random stuff, right? Then our lives are just like willy-nilly, just all over the place. So we're not going in a direction. So whatever change we do create, we're probably going to have to keep creating different actions to keep creating different changes in our lives, because we keep screwing up, right? So we've got to have both faith and action coupled together in order to create lasting and real change in our lives, okay? So that means that if you got only one of them, you need to grab the other. Grab it from in the air. I don't know where you need to grab it from, but grab it from somewhere, baby boy and baby girl, okay? So let's get into some definitions, because y'all know I love a good definition, okay? And I really believe that all definitions are good, even if it's a simple word. Like, you can get so much insight out of a definition. So let's look at the definitions of both faith and action. So the definition of faith is confidence or trust in a person or thing. Confidence or trust in a person or thing is what faith means. And then action, the definition that I want to use here, is the mechanism by which something is operated. Action, the mechanism by which something is operated. It can also mean, because I know y'all gonna be like, what? That doesn't make sense. It can also mean something that is done or performed. Okay, that's an action. All right, we get it. But mechanism by which something is operated. If we kind of plug faith into that definition of action, right, then it means that action is the mechanism by which our confidence or trust in a person or thing is operated. So guess what? Your action ignites your faith. Just by that definition alone, plopped together, it tells you that your actions actually ignite your faith. So giving you guys something that I have not given you in so long, okay? I'm sorry, I apologize. We're bringing it back. Okay, so bring it back. We are bringing back scriptures here on the channel. I don't want to get away from that here. So the scripture that I'm going to use in order to help us to understand action and faith coupled together a little bit better is one that is very, very familiar to you guys. It is James 2:17. Now, context, James is basically saying, like, you cannot have faith and say that you believe in God and say that you believe these things, but your life doesn't say the same. Your actions and what you do doesn't say the same, because James 2:17 says, faith by itself, if not accompanied by action, is dead. Faith by itself, if not accompanied by action, is dead. So literally, faith minus action equals dead faith. And in order to create change, in order to actually see things differently in our lives, we need to have living faith, okay? It cannot be dead faith. So again, let me break that down. He says, faith by itself, if not accompanied by action. So we're going to leave faith here and we're going to take away action, is dead. So he's literally describing your faith as dead faith, okay? Let's look at another definition. Why don't we? Why don't we? Yes, let's do it, Tiff. Let's do it. I hear you. All right, so the definition of dead, very simple word, but the definition of dead is stagnant, not moving, not productive. Those are the top three that stuck out to me whenever I looked it up. So dead means stagnant, not moving, and not productive. Now, if we are trying to create change, right? And if we're trying to move things forward, do different things in our life, then our lives and our faith cannot be described as stagnant or not moving or not productive. Our life has to be, or our faith has to be described as living, as powerful, as moving, as a force, right? So in order for our faith to be ignited, in order for our faith to be real, we have to add action to it. So action plus faith equals change, all right? And so let's look at that in a different way, right? Basically, your action is what ignites your faith. Your action is what says that your faith is real. Your action is what shows you and shows the world that you actually believe what you are saying and what you're thinking and what you're doing. Action ignites faith, okay? Hear that and let that sink. Okay, another little analogy here. If we think of our faith as being a car, a nice, beautiful car. I have a Honda and I think it's absolutely beautiful, so a Honda, baby. Y'all can think of a Lamborghini, y'all can think of a Mercedes, I don't care. I like my Honda, okay? I'm simple, okay? So if I have a car that is powerful, can go fast, is beautiful, it's something that is just a mechanism, a big machine, right? But I don't have gas, we ain't going nowhere. We're not going anywhere. I'm getting in the car and I'm gonna try to crank it up and I'm gonna try to move, and it's not going to go anywhere, right? So same kind of thing with your faith and your action. If your faith is the car, then the fuel and the gas is your action, right? Because in order for that car to move, you've got to have the gas. So in order for your faith to work, in order for your faith to actually be real and be powerful and be something that is working, then you've got to add action to it, okay? That is something I want to just let sink into your mind. You've got to have faith and action together. You cannot have them independently in your life if you want to change, okay? So faith alone is awesome. Faith alone is the first step that you need in order to change your habits, in order to change your life, in order to change in whatever aspect of your life you want to. Yes, you need faith first, right? But you cannot have faith alone. You've got to have action coupled with it. So if there are two things that I want you to take away from this video today, things that you want to write down, things that you want to put somewhere you can see all the time if you need to be reminded, are one, our action is what ignites our faith. Our action is what gives our faith that power. And two, our action is what tells us that our faith is real. Okay, so if you want real faith, you want living faith, you want true and powerful faith, you've got to couple it with action. Don't just sit around, don't just be idle. You've got to have action with it. All right, so faith and action together make a change in your life or in whatever thing that you want to change. Okay, so I want to sum it all up with this one phrase or long run-on sentence. I don't know, it's something like that, but it is: in order to change your life, you must first believe. And in order to ignite that belief, you must act. Okay, so I'll say it again. In order to change your life, you must first believe. And in order to ignite that belief, you must act. All right, so with your next goals, with your next dreams for your life, with that vision you have in your life, in order for it to become a reality, you must first believe it. Say that it is something that is real, that can actually become a reality for you. And then you've got to start taking steps, man. You cannot just sit and wait for it to happen. You've got to go and take control of your life and take control of those things that you want to happen in your life. No, I did not say take complete control, because we know that God has a plan for our lives. But in order for us to move forward, a lot of times He's already given us those steps that we need to take. So just follow them. Just trust that your life can change and then start to act on it. All right. So that is all. I just wanted to come over here and empower you guys to couple your faith with your action and not have one independent from the other in order to create change in your life. So if you are ready and empowered to change your life by coupling your faith with your action, then I want you to like the video down below. Also, make sure you check the comment of the day, or question of the day, question of the day, and comment back, reply to me. I do not bite, I promise, and nobody else here bites. So if you got something to say, please say it down in the comment. We want to create this community. And then I want you to share this video in the event that you actually like it, okay? But then this is the last thing I want you to do. If you have not watched the video about habits, any of the videos here that I created about habits just about a month ago, about changing your habits, about the power of a habit, all that kind of stuff, if you didn't watch that video, then please go and do so, because in order to create real lasting change in our lives, also, we've got to first change one habit at a time. And in order to change those habits, in order to create change in our life, we've got to have faith and action. And I say that in the other video as well. So I want you to go watch that video, the video about habits, changing your bad habits. I'm going to link it up here and I'm going to link it down below. So just click it right after you're done here and go over there and watch that video so you can start creating real change in your life. Okay. Now that's really it. Thank you so much for watching. Now catch me in the next video where we will continue on this journey to a life with a more positive and motivated mindset. And until next time, always remember, above all else, spread love.